Welcome. Before I dive in, I want to thank you for joining me for this session. I'm Brett Kaplan, a product manager at unitQ, the world's first product quality monitoring platform. Before joining unitQ, I was a product manager at PagerDuty, where I worked with an amazing team to launch the PagerDuty for Customer Service suite. Building software for customer experience teams at hundreds of the most innovative companies in the world has given me a deep appreciation for how harnessing user feedback can supercharge growth. I'm excited to share a few lessons I've learned with you today, along with an overview of how unitQ and PagerDuty are working together to seamlessly identify and fix customer impacting issues. I probably don't have to convince you that product quality is important. When your users' experiences don't meet their expectations, they have a tendency of letting you know right away. In practice, that means more tickets for your support team, lower app ratings, and damage to your brand. When those issues pile up and your reputation suffers, new users are less likely to try your product, your existing users are less engaged, and churn increases. In today's crowded landscape, quality is more than just a nice to have. It's a true differentiator that can help you scale efficiently and beat the competition. If we all agree that product quality is important, why is understanding user feedback so challenging? At unitQ, we believe there are 5 key reasons. First, beyond NPS and CSAT, teams today don't have a metric to quantify product quality and benchmark improvements over time. Second, with customers expecting perfection across many systems and languages, the surface area of quality control is larger than ever. Third, teams rely on manual work to aggregate data, and that work is tedious and can be error-prone. Fourth, teams don't have a single source of truth for all user feedback and lack insight into what user feedback will move the needle most on your key growth metrics. And fifth, without a shared understanding of what's important, key issues can get caught in development backlogs. Your company is probably monitoring machine data with crash reporting and application monitoring tools. But what about human data? The user feedback spread across dozens of sources in dozens of languages. At unitQ, we've ingested over 100 million reviews from thousands of the world's leading companies. I love trivia, so let's play a little bit and dig into the insights that pop up every day in your users' reviews, social media posts, and support tickets. To start with, what percentage of App Store reviews do you think include actionable insights on an issue with product quality? If you guess 13%, you're spot on. What about who has pickier users, Apple or Android? Based on the unitQ score, our quantified view into product quality, Apple users are critical of applications 17% more frequently than their Android counterparts, and that's why you see a lower unitQ score here. Third, what are the top 2 most frequent issues that users include as a reason for a poor review? Slow performance and app forced closure in crashes. Every team can benefit from creating tighter feedback loops between users, customer experience, and product development. At unitQ, we've identified 3 steps that we think are critical to getting the most out of your users' feedback. First, aggregate data in a single searchable repository, translated so you can capture the voice of every customer. Second, categorize your customer feedback data into categories that are granular enough to describe specific user needs. Third, help your team develop a playbook for mobilizing a response. By pairing data on user impact with an incident response tool like PagerDuty, your team can effectively prioritize what customer impacting issues need fixing out of that customer feedback and start fixing them right away. Now let's jump into a demo so I can show you how unitQ is making this easy for teams of all sizes. Let's say I work at a music streaming company, and it's my job to ensure that all of my users have a seamless experience with my platform. Before unitQ, I managed recurring customer issues in spreadsheets, and I wasn't able to connect how many users were impacted by specific issues or how fixing those issues would impact my key metrics. Jumping into the unitQ platform, I immediately see my unitQ score. Looks like I'm doing pretty well. My unitQ score is a key indicator of leading metrics like engagement, churn, and the virality of my platform. It tells me out of my users how many are having a seamless experience and aren't being impacted by issues. I can see this score over time and have the ability to drill down by platform. It looks like my iOS app needs some improvement, so I'm going to easily share that with the iOS team so they can get started fixing what needs fixing right away. We can drill down by platform, version for release over release comparison, and see how insights are shifting across all languages in countries where we operate. Scrolling down the page, I can see a list of trending issues, how many users are reporting, and how those spikes are trending over time. I can also see my unitQ score broken down across platforms, languages, and countries, so I can identify the parts of my platform that need most urgent care. Looks like we're really struggling to deliver a seamless experience to users in Turkey. None of this would be possible without quality monitors. Our taxonomy of all topics that users refer to in their feedback. That starts at a high level, like an application, and gets very specific, with forced closures or slow performance. The top 2 reasons people leave a negative review. We can see trends over time, as well as a breakdown by source. Looks like most of our slow performance is occurring on Android. With unitQ, you don't need to stay on this page refreshing, because with our integration with PagerDuty, when there's an urgent issue, you'll be let know right away. Let's jump into PagerDuty and see what's spiking. Looks like we're having an issue with users sharing content to Instagram. I've let my team know that I'm investigating in unitQ, and jumping back into the tool, I can see all raw feedback related to this issue, with a breakdown of country, version, language, and the rating that I received, so I can understand how this is impacting star ratings, which my executive team cares about a lot. Without leaving unitQ, I can create a Jira ticket and continue to download insights, which I can share with my team in PagerDuty to key critical machine automation to help me resolve this issue effectively. I can bring all stakeholders on board, and with a shared understanding of how fixing this issue will impact our key business outcomes, prioritizing is easy. I also have a flexible search interface in unitQ, so I can drill down on any topic, whether I'm a PM that owns a particular feature or a customer support team just trying to understand what's trending on a day-to-day basis. We've just scratched the surface today on what unitQ can do, from competitive insights based on benchmark public data, to detailed analysis of which issues will improve your app score ratings and decrease support tickets the most. There's so much more to explore. We've shown you the unitQ platform, but what about the impact our customers are seeing? Companies using unitQ are seeing 20% improvements in their unitQ score, our measure of product quality, in their first 30 days with the platform. Customers have seen App Store ratings improve by 20% and their churn cut in half. Thank you so much for joining me today to talk about product quality and how you can improve bringing customer feedback into your development lifecycle. If you're interested in learning more, please reach out to me or check us out at unitq.com. Thanks for joining.